Rise and shine, my star seeds. Rise and shine. Just got done working out. Did my morning meditation. I'm telling you, it's a real benefit of waking up early. Like the rest of the world sleep, it's like you just get such a nice space of peace. Peace and tranquility. Monday, moon day. The moon is the reflection. The sun is the light, the moon is the reflection. So like currently I started doing a 24-hour fast weekly on Monday, because Monday is supposed to be a chill day. Like most people don't understand that, like they made Monday like, hey, Monday, it's time to get up. Let's get to work. Get to work, Monday, get to work. It's a trap. Monday is supposed to be a day of reflection and rest. And just because you go to work don't mean that you can't be in a state of reflection and rest. And I used to think like, oh, I'm working too much, I can't do nothing, or oh, this outside factor is stopping me from doing that. And it's like that type of thinking, like external thinking, it really puts a pause to your internal reality. Like nothing outside of you can stop you from internally doing something. Like you have free will. Like externally, yes, it's factors that can affect you, but internally, you can do what you will and feel how you please. Like you don't have to be a people pleaser. You have to be a you pleaser. And the thing about that is, when people be like, make your happiness a priority or make yourself a priority over others, that does not mean in a selfish way. It means in a selfless way. It means that if you do the internal work for real, and you work on yourself, realize that everything around you is a reflection, nobody's better than the next, then working on your internal reality will manifest in the external. Period. You work on yourself, you bathe yourself in love and light and illuminate yourself to your own soul and your own God that's within you, then your external reality is going to coincide with your reality. And any resistance that's met, you will have the internal servitude to respond accordingly, respond consciously. No reaction. Reaction is fight or flight. Reaction is not thinking clearly. And whenever you're not thinking clearly is when you usually make a mistake or you fall down the dimensional portal of negativity and darkness and illusion, which is okay. And people have to realize it's okay. People fall. Like, I do a lot of internal work. I do a lot of external work. But I fall all the time. And that used to be my weakness. Not the falling, but the way I used to respond to the falling. Well, I used to react instead of respond. Like, and that shit sucks. Like, you do good for so long, then you fuck up. Like, we've been trained in a guilt consciousness. We've been trained in duality consciousness, where we think the failure is separate from the success, and the success is separate from the failure, when they're one and the same. They're literally one and the same. Life and death, death and life is one and the same. It's one and the same. That was really my weakness. I used to get so angry when I succumb to my darkness, or I fall far from the grace, or I just make a mistake. Cause like I try my best not to make mistakes, but it's like if you don't make mistakes, if you don't fall, then how can you truly rise? Like if you don't make mistakes, your ass is complacent. Anybody who watches this, listen. If you're not making mistakes, or you're not falling, and if you're not doing the phoenix, falling down and rising from the ashes better, if you're not doing the story of Christ, dying and rebirth in the metaphysical terms, like you're complacent, you're comfortable. Spirituality isn't about being comfortable. It's about accepting that when you're uncomfortable, a big shift is about to happen. There's this quote, chaos have to ensue for peace to progress. And chaos doesn't necessarily mean it's got to be negative or destructive. Well, I mean, if it's destructive, it's to reconstruct. Think about it. Matter isn't created, energy isn't created nor destroyed, it's only transmuted and transformed. So and the moon beautiful. Yeah, man. And that's the thing. With any change in your life or any advice you have for people, you gotta lead by example. And you gotta remind people that anything you do is not because of ego. It's not because of how it look or any of that. Like, when you do something truly for yourself, you gotta make sure your intentions are pure. Because if your intentions are pure and you just want better, seek and you shall find. That's what's gonna manifest. I just thank God every day. I thank the universe every day. I thank Earth every day for providing us more than what we need. And people don't really understand the consciousness of abundance. It's really remembering to be. Oh, I gave y'all plenty opportunity to come follow me, and now y'all want to come following me. It's my cats, y'all. Man, what's up, Eddie? You gonna walk with me? Yeah. What's up? You gotta get out the road, man. Okay. As I was saying, people don't understand like the abundance consciousness. And people gotta understand, whenever I be speaking on wisdom or anything, like, we're all reflections. I'm talking to myself. If you're a reflection of me, I'm talking to myself. Like, all my stories, anything I say, any wisdom I bestow, like, I am listening for myself. We all have God within us, and we can tap into the God within us. And the God within us is infinitely strong. Real through talk. The first step is just remembering gratitude, gratefulness, because we're blessed. We're literally blessed. You could be going through the darkest thing right now, you still blessed. God gave us a fail-safe mechanism where there's really no way to lose unless you choose to. In your own mind. You can choose to lose in your own mind. God never loses. Because it's not a game to God. It's just reality. It is what it is. He made a literal fail-safe computer mechanism, which we call the universe, and it makes no mistakes. How many times you put into a calculator 2 times 2 and it come out to 4? How many times? Think about it. Now, how many times have somebody did that and it didn't come out to 4? AKA a default calculator. It's rare, but it happens. But who made the calculator? A human. We have the universe ever made a mistake? I'll wait. Who even came up with the concepts of mistakes and success? I'll wait. Humans. The universe don't talk in words. It doesn't communicate in words. It communicates in frequencies and vibrations. We put words to try to make sense and to break it down for people who aren't, vibrating on that higher level. Everybody vibrates at their own level, but that God consciousness, that God frequency and vibration is within everybody. But in order to find it, you must zoom out and zoom in and understand that both zooms is the Most High. I hear you, bird. But yeah, man, people don't understand the abundance of the universe. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you have more than enough. You literally have a body that breathes on its own, that flows its blood on its own, that digests on its own, that pretty much grows on its own, and all you have to do is maintain it. So if you have to maintain it, that means that it's like a car, it's like a vehicle. You have to get an oil change. You gotta do all these different things, but when you start the engine and you press the pedals, don't the engine and all that move by itself and do everything by itself? All you doing is maintaining the maintenance. We're a soul inside a body. We're a spiritual being having a human experience. Like, Scarillido. Scarillido. Like, man, everything is a reflection. Strengths is weaknesses, weaknesses is strengths, and they both come in handy. Like, man, I spent a lot of my lifetime just working on my strengths, being aware of my weaknesses. Like, okay, let me try to avoid it. Like, how are you gonna avoid something that fucking exists? You can't. I'm gonna try to avoid my weaknesses, or I polish it up just enough so I be straight. Like, okay. And watch, as time progresses, that weakness is gonna still be a little nub. It's gonna be a little nub, and your strength gonna be a big ass arm. Your ass gonna tilt over. Yeah, gonna tilt over and fall down. But when you fall, what I said earlier, when you fall, when you fail, it's only because a major change needs to transpire. That's all it means. Like, it's nothing bad about failing. It happens for a reason. It's crazy when you come out of meditation, the birds chirping literally be like, it's a weird sensation. It's not even like hearing anymore. Like, I get engulfed in the existence of the sound and the vibration of the bird chirping. And like, when I hear it, it doesn't sound like a bird chirping. It sounds like oneness. Like, if you are a reflection, everything around us is a reflection. Like, why do the birds wake up singing? And the muses of earth, they singing, man. Them birds singing. And I love it, because I'm singing. I'm singing. It's a vibration, it's a frequency. Like, listen, like, this is reality. I'm in a full neighborhood. It's probably at least, probably more, but at least 100 people in this neighborhood. I'm walking. I'm the only one up and walking. Ain't nobody walking no dog. Ain't nobody doing nothing. Seen 2 cars. And you know where they probably going to work. But instead of work having a bad connotation, we need to change our thinking. Like, why does work gotta be a bad thing? Why? Because we made it a bad thing. When work does a lot of good for you, if you know what it means and how to transmute what you're doing into something greater. Life is about evolution. Everybody's goal is to be the best them possible. period. Supposed to try to be the best you possible. And trust and believe, like, breaking the flesh, like the mental stronghold of the programming is hard. But we gotta reprogram ourselves. We really gotta reprogram ourselves. Work is not bad. I used to, boy, like I'm telling you, I used to hate work. Like at first, when you first start working, like, yeah, work, get money, be around people, yada, yada, yada. And you get a little bit older and you keep working and you don't see nothing changing. You're like, man, wait a minute, man, there's something not right. At least that's how it was for me. I was like, man. But like me, I'm a master number 11. So like I reflect. I look at the other side of it. Like, damn, why do I feel bad? This can't all be bad. What is the good? Like, what does this mean? What does this sensation mean? Like, why, like, what is it? And that's the thing. Ask questions. That's all you have to do. Ask questions and really mean and really seek the truth. Like, I didn't, like, sometimes the truth don't come for years. And that's the thing. Years, seconds, minutes, like we put those into words. The universe don't go by time. It goes by seasons. It goes by events. It don't go by time. There's no age. We put it age so we can put it in chronological order, but all that shit is mumbo jumbo realistically in universal terms. In universal terms, but in human terms, it logically makes sense, quote unquote. But y'all just gotta really dive deep into yourself. I used to think work was bad, and I'm just like, damn, this shit like consuming me. Like I don't want to be consumed by work. Like, who wants to be consumed by work? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. And when I'm talking work, I'm talking in the human form work, when we like working for other things outside of us. And people don't understand, like, why would you work for anything outside of you? What does that bring for you? And if you're a soul inside of body and you're doing something external outside of you, what is that gonna do for you internally? If you don't understand what work really means progress within yourself. Like, you shouldn't be working the same job back and forth for the longest and not see anything change. Like, you should see some type of change, a positive change. And if you keep having negative changes, those failures and those falls are meant for you to reconstruct and build back stronger. Some people built, as in the Bible terms, some people built their foundation out of sand, and some built their foundation on a rock. And the rock withstood the floods. The primordial floods, the primordial energy, the primordial progression of life. Floodgates are open. Floodgates are open. Like, life is energy. Like, you gotta open yourself up to it. Like, you have to always remember that you don't know anything. If it's all this stuff reflecting you, and it's a lot of it, and all of it have its own internal truth, that means you're just, you know enough that you know enough what you need to know, and whatever you seeking, you'll internally know. If you know, resonating internally. But if everything you seeking is external, and everything you've learned is from an external source, like a book, or like other people, then you're not really gonna understand, because the truth is within, like, inside of you. Like, I seeked outside, and what I found was a a bunch of corruption and destruction within human mankind, and it hurt. And it wasn't like a regular hurt. It hurt because it was a reflection of me. Like, I am a human. I have done wrong. My ancestors have done wrong. My ancestors have done good. But in this physical reality, right now, it's too much pain. It's too much bondage. It's too much bondage. It's too much bondage. And we're free souls. We were meant to have a free, like, what's the point of having a free will but living in bondage? Man, y'all gotta wake up and be like, y'all got me fucked up. For real, y'all gotta be like, y'all got me fucked up. And like, we can't go off their version of fun. Like, this ain't me telling you not to live your life, but this is telling me, like, it's telling me. I mean, I'm telling me, because you're a reflection of me. But you gotta tell people. You gotta tell people, like, it ain't about getting fucked up and going back to work and not working for yourself. Like, you got to learn how to transmute everything into a greater good coming from inside of you. Like, your soul resonates love on some real 3 shit. Your soul resonates love, and that's within you. So everything that you work for, progress in, it needs to be for your soul. Liberation of your soul. Because liberation is more valuable than anything external out of you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And what Charles Barkley be saying, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Shout out Charles Barkley. Telling you perspective. I remember when I was a kid, I thought Charles Barkley was like 6'10", 6'8". I swear. He used to be so dominant on them old games, NBA Live. Man, I get to be an adult. That nigga was 6'4". That shit is fucking crazy. Bro was 6'4". Bro played like he was 6'10". Like, how? That's all perspective. It's all perspective. Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Do-do-do-do-do, make you want to move. Your dancing feet, do-do-do-do-do, to the rescue. Like, people don't understand, like, all that human stuff, like, it brings joy to me. Like, doing music, connecting with people, all that stuff brings joy to me. But, like, the image aspects, like the ego aspects, we gotta relinquish it to really truly reap the benefits of the gift of gab creation. Like even the garbage rappers, like, people don't understand, like, they got the gift of gab because they got up, they went and got the producer, they rap, they put it out, they doing the shows, they meeting people, like, as well as the good rappers, mediocre rappers who sometimes good, sometimes like it don't matter, they're doing it. And like, people who try to talk ill on somebody else like that, like, we just gotta catch ourselves and be like, man, I'm probably talking because of da-da-da-da-da. And you just gotta reflect. Number 11, like, you gotta reflect. Every good has a bad side, every dark has a light side, every light has a dark side. Like, you gotta just really truly be in the middle. You have to literally be in the middle. It's crazy when I said be in the middle is 636. I'm like, damn, 6 with the 3 in the middle, 6 something, like, man. It's called synchronicity, man. Like, I don't even know why I started. Well, I do know why I started doing these illuminating rants. Angels just been telling me to do it. You're a fountain of wisdom. Just speak your experience. Document. Document it. Cause I guarantee you, I'm a soldier. I'm a warrior. And I'm here to fight this spiritual warfare. Y'all are my ally. People don't understand. Good and evil, I am your ally. Because I am a reflection of you and I am in you. You are in me. We're all existing. We're all one. So all evil, all good, I am your ally. I am your ally. What up, Eddie? What up? What you up to? Out here being a cat? See, he a nature cat. He don't wanna go inside. He'll come inside if he's super hungry. I don't know where the kitten went. That kitten always getting into shit. Always running to me with a brand new animal chasing him. And I gotta, what the? Like, why you keep messing with animals? I don't know, I'm just bored. Eddie, my black cat, he just be cooling. He just let me eat my food. I'm cooling. Like, I don't even need all that. I don't even need all that. It's crazy. Like being up before everybody, you see everybody get up with the sun. Like if they are getting up, well, they getting up with that sun because they probably got to go to work. But I'm telling you, instead of going to work, in a funny way, I want you to mentally quit your job. Like while you work, doing whatever you do, just work for within. And I'm telling you, it's rewarding. Work with your higher self in the sin. I love y'all. Triple. Illy and out.